Hi everybody, welcome in, welcome in. It's another day, and the stream has been sponsored by the EA Creator Network. Thank you, EA, for sponsoring this stream. We are playing the Very Veggie Challenge today. We are currently in the tomato generation. We are a teenager, so we have grown up a little bit, but we are in the progress of growing up as a teen in the Very Veggie Challenge. So I'm excited to see what happens today, because, you never know what's going to happen. It's going to be an adventure. I think so. Anyway, yeah, welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all well. Hi, Vinny. Hi, my darling. How are you? How are you getting on? I think we better feed this guy because he's looking like he's hungry. Oh, we found some strawberries. Can we? Oh my gosh! No, it's tomatoes we need to. It's tomatoes we need to grow. I almost got excited. I was like, oh my gosh, that's what we need to grow for this generation. But no. It's tomatoes because it's the tomato generation. Now I'm going to go and get the rules because I feel like I need to refresh on those rules and see what's up with them. So let me go find them. Let me go find them in my drive because they're saved in my drive. Ooh, we've reached level 3 gardening skill. I know that we need to do gardening. I know that much. So that's a good start. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, let's go. Here we are. Let's take a wee look-see. The Very Veggie Challenge. Scroll. We are well over halfway now through this challenge, which is amazing. So with the tomato generation, we are going to be socially awkward, hot-headed, and overachiever. Now, we are a teenager, so that does mean that we still have one trait to grow into. We are going to be a freelance botanist and an appliance whiz for our aspiration. So I think we're starting with the freelance botanist because we can do gardening for free, whereas we need appliances to do the appliance whiz thing. So we've got to, we've got to get some money before we get too far into it. So we are going to be a career gardener. Now, we can't be a gardener as a teen, so we're going to have to finish what we're doing as a teenager and then age up to young adult to be able to start our gardener career. One of the things that we need to do is grow tomatoes. We've got to mix gardening, cooking, and gourmet cooking skills, get really into grilling, so we've got to own a grill and have a dedicated outdoor kitchen and complete both the aspirations. So I feel like we've had a really good start. We just started this generation last week, so it's, yeah, really excited to get into it and have some tomatoey fun and do a bit of gardening and just, chill out and have some chats. Vivi, welcome in. How are you, my love? How are you? Kitty treat has been redeemed. Savio! Savio's not in the house. But I will give him his treat and he will be so happy for it. So meow meow. That's a little thank you from Savio to say thank you for providing me with the sponsorship for this treat. You are today's kitty sponsor. Kitty sponsor! Yay! He might actually come in at some point and you'll be able to see him because I've got my face cam today, so you'll be able to see him. I can never get my fingers right with that on his cat towel when he comes in. If he comes in. Who knows? Oh boy. So anyway, how are you guys today? You good? Phoebe, you're good, but only a little tired. How are you guys? I am good. I'm also a little tired, but it's the end of the week, so it's going to happen. It's Friday. Actually, I'm not going to sell that because I want to make money from that. Oh, was I going to do flower arranging as a thing? Oh, no, I'm just going to sell those flowers. I want the money. Yeah, so it's Friday. I'm always happy for a Friday. And we've got to kind of rearrange my son's bedroom over the weekend. So that's going to be a job. This is my youngest son, who is basically a trash monster. Not even kidding. Like, his room is constantly trashed. I could show you a picture right now, and it's just like this giant heap of blankets, plushy toys, and other toys, like, absolutely everywhere. It's great. Vinny, you have the kitty treat down to remind you? Thank you very much. Don't you worry, Savio reminds me about kitty treats. He'll, like, sit on his tower and just, like, stare at me and go, brush me and give me treats, mum. He does that all the time. He's like, I want a treat. I will sit here until you give me a treat and give me a brush so that I feel like I've earned it. He's such a sweet boy. He's like, make sure that he keeps me in line. He makes sure that I'm doing the things that I should be doing. Should we play with his doll? Play some world? Maybe. Now, another thing that we need to do is we need to do some fishing today. So we had a redeem on Wednesday from Wolf, and Wolf redeemed go fishing. So thank you, Wolf, for redeeming that. We are going to undertake that today and actually go fishing. So yay! We'll go do that, and hopefully we can earn a little bit of cash from that as well. I can't remember if I was going to do flower arranging or not. I feel like it may be something that I should do. But yeah, I don't know. It's not really part of my aspirations. I'm not too worried about if I do it or not. And also, just a reminder, our kid is in school as well. So my aim for him as a teenager is that we basically get a early graduation thing, and we graduate from high school early. It's kind of the plan with him at this point. I'm going to get him to finish his homework, though. Oh, he's too uncomfortable. Luckily, we have a shower. I know. Vinny, you're good. You're going to get some chores done. Yay, chores. They're never ending, right? I got all mine out of the way first thing this morning. Well, I say all. I mean my morning chores. I've still got other chores to do. But for my morning chores. Vivi, I bet the kitty will remind her by meowing for food. I knew it. He looks like a kitty that is obsessed with treats. He's a spoiled boy. He's a very spoiled boy, and yeah, he is definitely obsessed with treats, our little Savio. Also, we did have to take him to the vet on Wednesday, so that was an interesting experience because I haven't had to take him to the vet for ages. But he actually came up with these little patches in his fur, like with these little ball patches in his fur, and they were kind of like a little bit weepy and gross. So I was a little bit worried about those. So we ended up taking him to the vet, which, you know, trips to the vet is not cheap. It's not a cheap experience. So yes, he had to go into the cat carrier, and he was not happy about it. Okay, he was not happy about it. He was like meow, meow, meow the whole time. He disagreed, but the poor boy, he was like trembling, and you know, you could tell he was you know, it was like panting as well. So he was really upset. There wasn't much to be done about it because he kind of had to go. He had to go to the vet, and he did have like a little bacterial infection. So he's had like a little steroid injection, and he's got like pills he has to take twice a day. And he's actually been really, really feisty since he went to the vet because he's been on the steroids. He's like, right. So it's been really funny watching him because he's all been like feisty and like attacking things, and it's so cute. Vinny, I gotta do some dishes by hand that don't go in the dishwasher, so this is my distraction. Yay! And yes, I remembered. I actually literally did have a little note here by my PC about the fishing, so yes, I'm gonna get him off to school and we'll go fishing after school. Wolf, we're gonna redeem your fishing after school. There we go. Is it too big for the dishwasher? Oh, the hand washing. You know what? I don't even own a dishwasher. We don't have a dishwasher in our rental. I hate having to rent, and I hate not having a dishwasher, but these hands here, you see them? That's my dishwasher. And my kids, they're the dish dryers and the dish putter awayers. I wash the dishes and they dry them and put them away. It's a true story. It's a sad life I lead. Nasina, welcome in. Nasina, hi. How are you? Vivi, he doesn't like small places or car rides. He definitely likes small places. He does not like car rides. So he was not a fan of the car ride. He didn't like it. Poor boy. It was pretty good though. He's pretty good. I would hate to take Katie to the vet, like honestly, because we can't even pick her up. Like we tried to flea her, put her flea medicine on that Wednesday night because we'd also fleed Savio, and yeah, she just freaked out and she went in like sprinting off down into the basement and hid, and she's just not a. She's a very scaredy cat. Let's just put it that way. So picking her up and doing anything where she feels uncomfortable, she's immediately just like, I'm out of here. I'm not going to deal with it. Oh, we got it. Outstanding work, Roma. I've noticed your impressive grades, which makes you eligible for early graduation. Would you like to? Yes, this is exactly what we wanted. That was easy. So I think what we were going to do is we were going to, yeah, basically age up once we graduated. So we'll do that after we've done our fishing, because we're definitely going to do our fishing. Yeah, it's a poor baby, right? Your kitty hates the vet. The puppy is better about it. Oh, that's good. Vivi, you would hide if I had to take a pill. Surprisingly, Savio is actually okay with the pills. Like, my husband will pick him up and then I'll put him down his throat for him, and he'll just like done. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it to Katie because, good lord, she's just like, and she'll like scratch it to pieces, man. She'll be like, it just would not go well. So I'm dreading any time that she gets unwell or whatever, because it's going to be painful. Taylor McCrae would like to come over. Okay, come on over. Taylor McCrae thinks Roma Patch is swell and wants to become best friends. Oh, okay. That sounds great. Let's get out of bed and be best friends with Taylor. Hey, Taylor. You want to be our best friend? I gotta say, this world is really, like, dark when it's cloudy. What if I made it sunny? It's just so dark, and I feel like we're constantly in darkness. Don Lothario is wondering if I want to go over to his house and hang out. Yeah, I do. Let's go, and we can go... Can we go fishing in there? I don't know if we can go fishing there. Oh, let's go see. They don't air dry them. Well, basically, I think they're mostly dry by the time the kids get around to drying it, because I'll go, like, eat my dinner, and then I'll go do the dishes, and then by the time the kids have finished their dinner and, finished farting around, yeah. It's... What's the matter with him? Oh, he's mortified. Yeah, they're basically half dry anyway, so it's not like a big deal. Stressful day for all. Yeah, it was not a good day for the kiddies on Wednesday, I gotta say. What? Kick soccer ball with Maris Piper. Oh, I'm at my mum's house. Oh, that was... I just realized where we are. Oh my gosh. So this is our house from the potato generation. And we're around at my parents' house. Oh, look, I'm hungry, Mum. Well, let's have some fun and get some food from Mum, and Mum can take care of him for a little bit. We might have to go to a different world to go fishing though. Is there fishing in Evergreen Harbour? I feel like there isn't, and I remember whenever I've played in this world, I've been like, why is there no fishing in this world? What is up with that? Or not in this area anyway, that I can think of. I think maybe there's fishing up in the other part of the world, but yeah, in this area I feel like there isn't any fishing, and it's just like, why can't I fish down here? It's so frustrating. Or maybe there's fishing all the way over here. Hang on, let's see. No, I really don't think there's any fishing here. So it's one of those weird places where you think there should be fishing and there is not fishing, because there's water, and I think you could easily have like fishing down like off the bridges and stuff. But maybe, you know what, maybe what it is that the world is so polluted that would you want to eat the fish that you catch there? So that's the question, right? Would you want to? Okay, maybe you could do a bit of wind down with classical. Maybe we can get you out of your mortified mood. Have a little bit of fun. You're not doing anything that I tell you to. Oh boy, this dude. He's like a moody teenager who will not do what you tell you to. What you tell him to. Although that's kind of all the Sims, really, isn't it? Ben, welcome in. Hello. How are you today? Are you doing good? All is well in Ben world, I hope. Gearing up for the weekend. Any exciting plans for the weekend? I don't have any exciting plans that I know of. Sometimes exciting plans land on me without me realizing, but in general, no exciting plans to be had for me. Let's go to the bathroom. Who's sleeping in that bed? Is it Don? It's my brother Tom that I forgot about. I completely forgot I was a twin. Oh boy. Ben, that was a very jolly greeting indeed. I'm a jolly kind of person. What can I say? You know what? He can have a little sleep while he's here. We still haven't managed to get fishing yet. I do plan to, but I just happen to end up in a world where there is no fishing. I don't know. It's Friday. It's Friday. So, you know, I'm putting the yay in Friday. And we are definitely feeling the happiness today for it being Friday and going into the weekend and being able to chill out and, you know, have some fun. Right. I think we're going to go somewhere where we can go fishing. Because I said I'd go fishing for 5 minutes, and I'm going to go fishing for 5 minutes, okay? I'm all riled up, it seems. Ben, you are indeed very jolly and melodious. Thank you, Ben. Rainbow! Yay! I'm sprinkling glitter on you. Welcome in, Rainbow. How are you today? How's Rainbow? Are we living our best rainbowy life? How's it all going? And actually, how are the scary games going? Scary! I'm going to record a little bit of Minecraft later. I've started just sort of working a little bit on my second channel because I decided, you know what, I just, every now and then, I might have a little bit of spare time to record like a little something extra, and I just wanted to just, you know, have something, a casual channel where I just played whatever I felt like, you know. And I have been talking to my youngest son. We quite often talk about gaming and different things that he wants me to play and record for him. Little Kitty Big City is one of those ones, and that's on my main channel, Little Kitty Big City. But he also wanted me to play Minecraft, so I was like, oh, I can't fit everything on my main channel. It's just going to turn into a hot mess. So I was like, well, okay, I'll just like get my second channel started up, and I'll play a little bit of Minecraft on there. And I am a complete Minecraft noob. Like, I don't know how to play, so it's just me going, how do I do this? What do I do? Ah, I've fallen down a hole and I can't get out. Oh my gosh, there's mobs chasing me. Ah, panic. It's nighttime. I don't have a house. I can't find my house. Oh no. It's me doing that sort of thing, and it's pretty funny, and I really actually have been enjoying it. So I'm going to record a little bit more of that today, I think, after stream. So yeah, me getting into Minecraft. That's an interesting one. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. We're frying everything. Oh, we might be, yes, with the heat wave. I hope so. I actually just wanted some decent lighting for once. Yay, glitter, you're good? I'll sprinkle you in glitter. Scary games were good. I scream a lot. I'm the same as you. Just like, I get so tense and wound up and caught up in the moment. And then next thing you know, you just get this jump scare and you're like, ah! And I am very much like that when I game. Like, whether or not I am gaming for myself or gaming for, just gaming for content. I'm a screamer. What can I say? I'm a screamer when it comes to games, just because I get so caught up in it. It is what it is. You just do, don't you? Rainbow, you featured a few clips on my channel. Ah, yay! Okay, I have to have a wee look. And if you guys aren't aware, Rainbow actually has a YouTube channel that you can follow. Has some cool content on it. I quite like it. I watch it. I watch it from time to time. Vivi, do you play with the little ones too? With my kids. I haven't actually yet played with the kids on Minecraft, but they did suggest that as a thing that we could do. So yeah, that's probably an activity that we're gonna work on. Oh, you're gonna. Okay, we're just gone and grilled something. So we'll get back to fishing once we've grilled our thing. Ellie Simulated! Hello, welcome in. How are you today? How is life for Ellie? I hope it's well. I hope it's good. We're doing a little bit of fishing. We've just had we had a redeem on Wednesday when we were doing tours, and it was for fishing. And so I'm going fishing for 5 minutes. So that, technically I'm eating at the moment, but I was really hungry and he refused to fish. So, we're going to go fishing again. So we're going a little bit of fishing, just like a peaceful little jaunt down to Willow Creek to do a bit of fishing. But this is my tomato fella. We're playing the Very Veggie Challenge today, and we are all the way through to the tomato generation, which is generation 6, which is pretty amazing. We've just graduated high school, and when we get home, we are going to be aging up to a young adult, so we can join our career and become a gardener, which is very exciting. So we're deep into the gardening generation, so we are going to be trying to grow some tomatoes. Oh, you know what? That actually reminds me of something. Because I needed to find a way to get some tomatoes. And wasn't the place where the tomatoes were growing naturally, wasn't that Oasis Springs? Hang on. Where do tomatoes grow Sims 4? Sims 4 in Oasis Springs world, specifically in the public garden area of the starter. Okay, so then what season? In the summer. Oh, we've got to get over there. We've got to get over there. Okay, I think we've got a couple more minutes left of fishing. So we're going to go over to Oasis Springs after this and see if we can hang out there for a little bit and get ourselves some tomatoes, because I think we will need to probably go there for a while and then maybe wait for the harvest to harvest. So yeah, we might have to stay the night in Oasis Springs, which would be cool. Lexus, redeemed, go fishing. All right, well, I'm just going to stay fishing for another 5 minutes. Welcome in, Lexus. How are you today, my love? Oh, how's the weather down your way? Because I know you said that you had like a weather warning. So tell me, how is the weather okay down there? We've actually got a sunny day down here today, amazingly enough. Thank you, Vinny. We have a timer. Whoop whoop! I didn't even think about the timer for the first one. We're on our second lot of fishing. Perfect. Thank you, Vinny. That's perfect. Thumbs up. Oh, he keeps running away because he's dirty. But I want him to fish, so I'm doing my best. What was I going to say? Oh, you know what we should do? Actually, let's go. I realize it's taking up a little time, but let's go over to Oasis Springs and fish, and then we're doing 2 birds with 1 stone because smart. Yes, we were talking about the weather. So it's sunny today, and I know, yeah, Lexus, you had a weather warning, so that doesn't sound ideal. It's good at the moment, but it says it's still going to rain. Ah, so are you getting like quite a lot of rain down that way? Because that doesn't sound good. All right, I think the gardens are over this way, right? Yeah, okay, let's go that lot. I think so. Yeah, it was bad yesterday. Eee! Okay, well, that's no good. Like, a lot of rain. It seems like New Plymouth, it seems to handle rain quite nicely, which is good. It's a lot worse with the wind. But, you know, when you get a lot of rain, you know, that's just always a hard thing, isn't it? Kiwi! Welcome in! Hello! How are you today? How's life with Kiwi today? Got the kids to school? Got some stuff to do today? All of that sort of thing. Getting ready for the weekend. Yes. Alexis, is a lot of trees and branches pulled out. Oh, yeah, because, like, when you have a lot of rain, obviously it's the whole thing of the ground, you know, getting very wet and loose around the base of trees and things like that, and then you get a bit of wind, and next thing you know, you've got, like, trees, like, carking over and all that sort of thing. Oh, you know what the great thing about this is, though? Is that we're going to make a little bit of money off this fishing, because, yeah, I'm going to sell the imaginary thing, because we can't really use that. I can't even remember how we had that, but I'm sure there was a way that we had it. But look at us, we've got 1,600 simoleons. We're doing all right, gotta say. It's going to be some good money for him that we can start building our, you know, building our proper house, and we can start building our outdoor kitchen. Yes, because one of the things we need to do for this generation is build an outdoor kitchen, so I'm quite excited about that. Kiwi, you got blown to school. Is it quite windy up your way, is it? It's actually not too bad here. Like, I walked my youngest to school, although he does like to walk the last little bit to school by himself, because he's like, I'm okay from here, Mum. So we're getting to the age where it's just like, I want to walk to school by myself, but it's my exercise as well, so I like to walk with him as well. But it's my exercise as well as his exercise. And yeah, anyway, he's just like, I'm just gonna walk to school by myself, Mum. I'm okay. Oh, my kids are starting to get to the age where they're ashamed of me. Aw. It's not gonna stop me from giving them hugs and kisses in public, though. Shame, shame, shame. I'm that mum. Down your way, yes. Are you down from me? Are you sort of down from Taranaki? I thought you were up for some reason. Who's up? Maybe that's Haley. Geographically. Keep safe, you guys. Yes, everybody keep safe with that wild weather out there. I think we'll probably end up having more rain over the weekend, but you know. Dislikes fishing. No, you don't dislike. I know you need to pee. Those needs I mean, I should probably just like play this on like him fishing on one, because then I won't have to deal with the needs all the time, but it is what it is. Vinny, I'm 29 and my mum still loves all over me anywhere we go. Aww. That's perfect mum behaviour though. What's he just doing there? Hang on, we've got some things. Kiwi, 100% agree, Val still give kisses. Yes, you're down. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought you were up. I don't know why. It's those things. You're going to have a nap on the bench? Why don't you just sleep on the ground? Because you can sleep on the ground quite easily, dude. Lexus, we seen a video yesterday that a woman was blown into traffic. Oh, no way. Blown into traffic is no good. Yikes. I really hope it's not the last day of summer. Ooh, I think we just lucked out with that. Because our garden is just all the way along here. I have spent a lot of time playing or doing gameplay in Oasis Springs, so I am actually quite familiar with Oasis Springs, fortunately. I know where the things are. It's okay. So we have our lemon tree. And then over here, let's see, we've got carrot, sage, tomato. This is what we're after. We're after the little tomato. And carrot again. Okay, so that's great. So once the harvestables refresh, we should be able to hopefully harvest them and get our goodies, because that's what we want. And they should, yes, look at that, they've grown again. We're gonna get our tomatoes. I'm excited. Yeah, I kind of had to wimp out of the fishing because he was really tired. So I still owe you about a minute's fishing, Lexus. He was exhausted, the poor fella. He was very tired. Oh my gosh! Flashback! Hang on. We're going to pause. We're going to have a little flashback in a second. Lexus, hubby said the video was of a lady in Wellington the day before. Ah, well, Wellington makes sense because Wellington is just so freaking windy. And she was lucky it was slow driving. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Now, I'm going back in time here. But do you guys remember this place here? This is our first generation. This is our broccoli house. And we had our 5-star business and everything. Oh my gosh. I'd completely forgotten that was in Oasis Springs. And I'm like walking past and I'm like, hang on a sec. I recognize that big old mess of a house. Because I'm like, who built that house? It's terrible. And you know who it was? It was me. I'm just going to adjust my camera. I've got it like on a pole thing. Because the angle that it was on was, anyway, I have issues. I need to get a proper stand for my camera. I just don't have one. Anyway, that's our broccoli house. So funny, like flashing back in time to that. Oh, memories. Da 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 da. Memories. Wish we could visit. You know what? We could go visit. I don't actually, or maybe we can't. I don't know if anybody lives there. I think it might be empty, but if we can visit, we'll try and visit, because it'll be like a little, you know, a walk back in time to our broccoli generation. Like, how amazing would that be? Lexus, your house, and you're saying it's terrible. I know. I'm like, who on earth built that? Because I was thinking it was a pre-built. I was just like, this is shocking. How dare. Like, even for a pre-build, it's shocking. Oh, darn it. I'm too uncomfortable. Okay, let's eat some stuff. Oops. Eat some green peas. No. Eat some green peas. We're going to breed some frogs. Technically, we could eat a frog as well, but if we can just get ourselves unhungry. And you know what the interesting thing about this world is that there are absolutely no public bathrooms here to bathe, and there's no swimming that I can think of. So, yeah. But mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. You know why our mission is accomplished? Because we got some tomatoes, and now we can grow some tomatoes, which is one of the goals for this generation. So I'm excited about that. Vinny, most of the dishes done and dishwasher on. Now for vacuuming. Shh. Oh, you know what? Do you know who hates the vacuum? My precious, handsome, spoiled kitty boy. He hates the vacuum. Okay, let's go visit. Let's go visit that house. I don't know if we'll be able to. I don't know, but we'll go do it. Yes, my precious, very spoiled kitty boy. He absolutely hates the hates the vacuum. So anytime I'm going to vacuum, if he's in the house, I'll pick him up and I'll go hide him in our bedroom and, yeah, let him sit there in peace while I deal with the vacuum. No one lives here. This house is empty. Ah. But, oh my god. You know what was great about this? Is that because of the business and how I had that all set up, I've got like a public bathroom. I've got a public shower. I've got like this whole like outdoor world that I can actually interact with even without going into the house. Isn't that amazing? Manuel Aguilar. Oh, that was our original fella. And Jax Villarreal. Remember I killed him? Like we were woohooing with him. Oh, I'm just remembering all the things that happened in the broccoli generation. Because we were woohooing him to kill him for some reason. And we ended up getting pregnant because I completely forgot about the fact that I could get pregnant from woohooing. You know, classic me. And yeah, we killed him after woohooing with him. And then we had his baby. I remember those days. That was fun. Oh, the chaos of it all. And then we were all into like making things. Doing like all the maker stuff. Like the pottery. That's right. I just remember all of that. I can't go down a lower floor. I do wonder if I can make any food here. Oh, I hear Savio, I think. He's coming in his cat door. Savio! Okay, I think we'll go home because we need to age up. And I think we've got enough money that we can actually buy ourselves the start of an outdoor kitchen. So, yay! Vinny, Biscuit hates it too. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's like a favourite of cats. So, Savio, are you in here? Might be Katie. You thought there was a small swim spot? Not that I remember in Oasis Springs, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, not sure. I know there's lots of fishing. I'm just trying to think. I mean, in the area that we were in, there might be like in different areas around Oasis Springs, there might be some places, but in the specific area that we were in that neighborhood, I don't know that there is. It feels like there should be, but there isn't. Ooh, we can weed it and we can spray for bugs. Actually, speaking of, have you guys noticed, you know how there used to be that bug where you couldn't, well, you could, but you couldn't weed all of the plants, if that makes sense. Like, you know, you'd weed and weed and weed and weed, and then the plants, the weeds wouldn't disappear. Do you guys remember that whole bug that used to be in the gardening here in the Sims 4? Is that still a thing that happens? Because I was just thinking about it as I was weeding right then, and I was just thinking, oh, you know what, actually, I don't think I've had that problem for a while. So do you think when they did the gardening update, they actually fixed that issue? Because I haven't had that issue, I think, for a while. Vinny, my poor cat just saw me pull out the vacuum and ran. It wasn't even on. Oh, yeah, Savio does exactly the same thing. Like, it does not have to be on. It's just like, I'm getting out of here. Maybe a win is a win. Yes, it is. Save and hydrate. Oh my gosh, are we already half an hour in? Oh, we've been chatting away. I'm on my Coke today. I'm gonna level with you guys. If I had the time to go and get a mum juice before stream, I'd be on the mum juice today, but I didn't have time, so it's a Coke. Yeah, that bug did suck, rightness. It was just like you would, because your gardener would come along and they would be there all freaking day because they'd be trying to weed the garden and they'd just be like weeding, and they just wouldn't be able to do anything because, yeah, the weeds just wouldn't disappear, and it was entirely frustrating. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it, but we are about to go and make ourselves an outdoor kitchen. Oh, this is amazing. I'm going to sell that violin as well. We don't need that. Keep the soccer ball because we're using that. That's a good one. Lexus, you had to get gardens sometimes to get it done. Oh, gardeners, yes. Yeah. Even then, they still wouldn't clear the weeds. Like, you'd have to do, like, the shift, you know, the shift click cheat and set the gardening state and go weeds and, you know, change it through there, but then they'd still come back again as well, which is really frustrating. Kiwi. Question, do we have to only do 3 base packs for the shell challenge? No. That is an extra challenge, so if you would like to do more packs, you've got that option. If you want to do a limited pack challenge and get a little shout out for doing the limited pack challenge, then you can do that as well. So that's what we did with tours this time around. As I also added in like the extra hardness challenge of doing limited packs, and you know, everyone that did that got a little shout out for doing it. But there's no extra points or anything like that for it. But oh, you need to pee. You know what? We might actually get you a bathroom at some point too, dude. That might be quite nice. We can summon a privy bush, so it's not really a big deal. But yes, it's purely optional, the limited pack thing, so you do not have to do limited pack. Do not worry about that. Lucina, you haven't had any issues recently? No, I haven't either, so I think that bug is fixed, thankfully. Lucina, you wouldn't even realise till you're like, where the heck is our sim? Oh, still weeding. Yeah, I know, right? Because you don't know that it's not going to go until it doesn't go, right? Which, now that I think about it, is a sentence that actually does make sense. Oh, also, by the way, we are in the world of Gibby Point. So, if you had forgotten, we are in Gibby Point. That's our world that we're in for this generation. Because, you know, it's the new world. Why not? It's good for gardening. Let's do it. BB, gardeners get paid double because of the bug. Yeah, well, that's exactly it. You end up spending like quite a bit of cash on the gardeners because they just spend most of the day there, and then you're spending hundreds of dollars on gardening. And it is what it is. I'm just trying to think what I want to do. I don't want to. I was thinking about putting it on a platform, but at this point, I don't want to add to our footprint, if that makes sense. Because I'm currently running this as a tiny home residential so I can get my skills up faster. So I genuinely don't want to make my footprint larger in terms of the tiles used, is what I'm trying to say. Words coming out of my mouth. Now, what are we, tomato generation? Do I have any red? Oh my gosh, it's going to be a violently red house. Red columns. Oh, let's go with these. No. These ones? Oh yes, growing together. Let's spread that across. One more. Match our platform. Go! Brilliant. Copy columns. Oh yeah, they're not too expensive, which is great. Nasina, I had that issue with the bite the dust constant vacuuming. Oh, really? Bite the dust. Bust the dust. I like how you called it bite the dust, though. Another one bites the dust. Boop, boop. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Where the dust wouldn't go. Interesting. I don't think I've had that issue with it, but not to say that isn't something that happens, because, yeah, strange things are happen in The Sims. Hey, strange things are happen. I would do I want to kind of do like a flat roof over this, but at this point, although I could do it with spandrels, couldn't I? Will that create a room though? Sorry, I'm just thinking aloud to myself. I wonder if I could do it like this. And you build the roof, and we go like a little awning, and then we delete the awning after it. We could maybe do that. Oh, you know what awning I want to use? I want to use my favorite awning, which is a desert. I'm going to get stuck building now. I'm going to get so caught up in that just because I can't help myself. I wonder if we have a red one, which would work, like a red flat one. The answer to that is no, but not everything has to be red, okay? I think we might go red and white as our sort of colour. So kind of going like this. Back up my little friend. There we go. Right? Nah, I want to move that out a little bit more. I'm going to get distracted by doing this. Kiwi, now how do I get another ad when I come into stream with one? New Predator movie, Badlands, and a Twitch one, and back. Oh, you're back. Okay. Kiwi, do you still need to know the answer with the whole three pack plus base game thing? So it's optional. That's a long story, long and short of it. It's purely optional. There we go. So you do not, absolutely do not have to, darn it. Do not have to do 3 packs plus base. So you can do whatever you like as far as that goes. So you don't have to do 3 packs plus base if you don't want to. If you would like to, you just get like a little shout out. Okay, you heard me? Okay, great. Excellent. Ah, Twitch on the ads, hey? Here we are. We'll do it again. This is going to be our outdoor kitchen, so I'm trying to make it, you know, kind of a little bit special. And it's going to come off the back of the house for when, like I haven't built the house yet, but it's going to come off the back of the house whenever we build the back of the house, or the proper house. For now, we're doing the outdoor kitchen first, because that's more important. There's a logic there somewhere, I think. Now, then my next question is, because we're going to age up, we're going to make ourselves a cake, and we're going to age up. My question is, do we need to start thinking about who we're going to have a baby with? Now, I do want to have sort of like a little, I think a little bit more of a traditional relationship this time around. So, I'm thinking, yeah, like we'll get it like a female that we can marry. But I'm open to the idea of getting someone from the gallery and adding them to the world. So what do you guys think about that? And let's do that. There we go. And that all works. Yeah, and who should it be? Should we get like a young version of an NPC? Maybe we get Bella Goth, like an upgraded version of Bella Goth, or Nancy Landgrab, or something like that. So yeah, what do we guys think? I'm thinking I don't have an answer to that right now, but it could be quite fun. So if anybody has any suggestions for who we should marry and have babies with, then shout them out in the comments, because, yeah, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know what you've got to say about it. I want to know what you're going to say about it. You reckon Bella could be interesting? Oh, summer holiday? Ooh. Kiwi, I think I'm challenging myself for 10 packs only. That is very limited for you, right? Very limited. Oh, I love it. 10 packs only. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of the perfect color, right? Couple of counters and... Oh, no, I'm almost out of money. Shoot. What have I spent all my money on? Oh, those counters are 330 each? Crikey. Okay. Well, I'm going to get the cheap oven first and a counter, because... the reality of the situation is I need to be able to make a cake. And it's going to be in my outdoor kitchen. Bella could be interesting. Summer, someone wealthy. Ooh, someone wealthy. Like Nancy Landgrab. Good choice, Ben. Good choice. Summer could be interesting, although we get like the crazy eyes maybe. So I'm a little scared of that. Bella could be very interesting. You know, she's my favorite. I've got a boner for Bella. I love Bella. Messina, what about a little competition? Someone make one and we'll vote. Ooh, yeah. Do you guys want to like make one? Kiwi, very. I'm still doing a cooking school, cooking bottom floor in a small classroom upstairs. Oh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, let's do a little competition. Do you guys want to do that? And we can have a hashtag. So I can find it. Although, how would that competition be judged? I don't want to judge. I don't want to choose. Like, we can do a random wheel draw. Whoever's the hottest. Ben, I love the shallow approach. I'm there for it. Because I want to have a hot sim. They've got to be hot. I don't know. Should we do it like a wheel draw? I don't know how to do it. That's put me on the thinking about things on the fly. And I don't think well on the fly when it comes to when I'm streaming. So I don't know. What about Tomato Lady? Oh my god! I did not think that hashtag would be used. There's somebody made a caprese salad. Oh, that's amazing. terrifying. Kiwi, whoever makes cute babies. Rainbow, pick a sim with a good jawline if you want the next chin to have a chin. Next gen to have a chin. Yes, I always do that because I see that as well. As soon as you like have a baby with someone and then like their chins disappear. I don't know why that is in The Sims. Wheel you think is fine? Do you care about their skin color? No, I don't. Ben, I only take the approach in games, not in real life, just so you don't think I'm shallow. Ben, I'm exactly the same. It's a gaming thing. It's not a real life thing. Real life, who cares? But yeah. In gaming, yes please. Anyway. You have your some in your gallery? Now I don't know what to do. Do we do a wheel draw? I mean, I kind of want to meet someone sooner than later. So maybe we don't have time for a competition. But actually, Nis, can you remind me what we might do is we might do that for the next generation. What is the next generation, speaking of? The next generation is for cauliflower generation. Okay. Oh, and that's all about paranormal stuff. Ooh. Okay, that could be fun. All right, let's do that for the next generation. And oh my gosh, yes, I do have a sim self. Should I marry me? I'm gonna marry me. Yes, that is a brilliant idea, Kiwi. I'm gonna marry myself. This is brilliant. Yeah, this, remind me, I'm going to do a cauliflower gen competition for that because I think that's a great idea. I just want to be a little bit more organized with that because, you know, I'll do like a little graphic and we'll do bits and pieces with it, but I want to think about it a little bit more before I just jump in. Cauliflower gen CAS comp. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think that'll be fun. And yes, that's a perfect idea. I'm going to marry myself. Let's go put me in the game. Yes. Kiwi, I hope your sim doesn't have big standards. My sim self is much like my real self. No. I have very low standards for everything. Okay. My sim self is just basically me. Where is Velvet? VelvettB, where are you? It just cracks me up. There's a Caprese salad in the game. Oh, and I just made myself over for spring as well. So I just had myself a little makeover because I was doing it for a CAS challenge with Steph. So yay, I'm going to put myself up here in the Crystal Cottage. There we go. I'm going to live up there. And I'm going to go and meet me. I've never done this in the game before. Is this weird? That I've never ever... Or, no, I have played with my sim self before, but I've never really put myself in my legacy challenges or anything like that, where it wasn't, like, planned out and, an actual thing to have my sim self in the game. Because I've done one challenge where it was like an occult challenge and I was playing it with a couple of friends and we were doing, like, we were all in the game and, you know, that sort of thing. So that was like a deliberate choice to have me in the game. But I've never otherwise played with my sim self in the game. So it's kind of a little bit weird to think of me, like, woohooing, like, woohooing and doing things in the game. It feels a little awkward. You guys are going to see me naked. Oh my gosh. Feels like I'm feeling a little shy about it now. Okay, we're going to age up. We're going to bake a cake and age up. And then we're going to go meet myself. Wine and dine me first. There is no fridge. I forgot to buy a fridge. I don't have enough money for a fridge. Jesus. Okay, let's breed a frog. Maybe that'll get us enough money to have a fridge. I'm going to wine and dine myself. Oh, that's amazing. But I will. I'll take myself out on a date. I don't have enough money for a fridge. Shoot. And I've harvested all the things. I need some money. I need some money stat. Oh, I'm going to get a job as a gardener. Hang on, let's get that. I don't think I'm going to get any sort of bonus for that, but I do need a job as a gardener. Rainbow, at least you don't have any spicy mods in store. Oh, imagine it. Oh my gosh, I forgot I can't get the job because I'm still a teen and I can't age up until I get a fridge. Oh my god. This is going poorly. Can I just say, I'm a hot mess today. Oh, we can gather a butterfly though. Maybe we can sell some butterflies. Oh boy. It's a bonus. I don't think that's anything you want to see, is like my sim self getting a little spicy like that. Oh wow. Well, 20 simoleons is not going to make a difference. I think let's eat a lemon. Get squinchy face, lemon face. Eat a green pea. Maybe we can just do some foraging. Ooh, collectibles. Yes, let's forage for some collectibles. And we might get lucky and make enough money. I just need a couple more hundred so I can get a fridge. And then we'll be good to go. So we can make a birthday cake, we can age up, we can get our job, and then we can start seducing me. I can start seducing myself. It just feels so wrong. It really does. Can't have been Savio that came in because he would have come to say hello. So it must have been Katie that came in. Cats. One's a snob, one's not. I know, mate. Have we found anything good? We've found a leopard frog. Ooh, that's worth 100. Yay. Nice finding. I like the cut your jib, young tomato friend. Striped heart frog. Only worth 10. We'll get rid of that. We're going to get there. Kiwi, guys. And it's my fault that Bella's going to be seducing themselves. Yes. Kiwi. You are 100% to blame for what happens. So. I'm going to sell the wrong frog. What are you complaining about, actually? What is he complaining about? Because he's actually fine, so I'm not sure what he's complaining about there. I wasn't paying attention, though. Yeah, Kiwi is 100% your fault. So, you know, if something weird happens... and it probably will. We know where our blame goes. Alright, we're almost there. We've almost got enough money to get ourselves a fridge so that we can age up. Although I need to make sure that I've got enough money for the cake. Although I think cakes are only like 20 simoleons, so I don't think that's a big deal. 30, off we go. Okay, almost there. I think we need about 425, right? Ooh, collectible. Almost there. Yes. Oh, angry magic bean. All right. Yeah, but I think that's a cool idea though. To do a competition for the next generation. I think we should definitely do that. Plus, it's kind of appropriate that it's kind of like the supernatural generation as we're going into Halloween. So I'll probably put together a graphic over the weekend if I don't do it this afternoon, and. Yeah, we can just do like a little thing. It's not going to be anything serious or anything like that. I'll just do like a wheel draw for the winner. I'm not gonna pick because I can never pick. Because they all look wonderful to me. So, you know, I'm not good at CAS. I'm no good at CAS really. I just like if they look pretty then I'm good. I'm there for it. We finally got a fridge, which means we don't quite have enough money for a cake. But nonetheless, it won't take much to get that. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do a little cauliflower gen competition. Now I'm probably, oh no, it doesn't really matter the gender because yeah, it doesn't matter the gender actually. You can just choose the gender. I'm not worried about that because we can just have a science baby or whatever, or you know we can have it set so they can have babies with anyone, whatever it needs to be. That's fine. We can make that work. So let's bake ourselves a cake. Yum! Hamburger cake, white cake, chocolate cake. Oh, I love these winter cakes. I think they're really cool. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to be there for that. I feel like I want to lean. Hang on. Oh, my camera setup is absolutely appalling. I normally have it set up somewhere else, but I don't really like that angle that it was on. So I was just like been trying to work out a way to get my camera to sit there properly, but it's just kind of like a real dodgy setup. But I only decided last minute that I was going to do face cam today because it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to record some Minecraft, so I'm going to put some makeup on, so we may as well do face cam today. So here's my face. There's a whole thing. And this was just like right before I was about to start streaming, like literally 5 minutes before I started streaming. Making the decision. So organized. But yay, we're going to have a birthday cake. Oh, did that accidentally go in the fridge? I'm like, where did my cake go? But I think I accidentally put it in the fridge. So there we go. Add some birthday candles. Should we throw a birthday party? I feel like we should throw a birthday party. Shaniqua. I know. Plan a social event. As long as it doesn't cost me any money, I think we're good. Basie? Yeah. I don't know who they're talking to, but anyway, it's somebody. Birthday party. Oh, it's 100. Okay, we've got 100, so let's do it. We're going to have our birthday sim, and then let's invite Taylor, because she's our bestie. Don Daddy. Literally our daddy, though. Clement, because he's our ancestor. And Sam, because she's our, I want to say aunt. And then Maris, because that's our mum. And myself. Oh, where's my brother? Tom. There's Tom. We'll invite our brother, and we don't have enough money for a caterer or a mixologist or an entertainer, so we're good. We're just going to blow out the candles. But everybody's going to come and say, happy birthday! Clitosaurus, welcome in. How are you today? How's life for you? How's your, I'm going to assume Thursday going? It's Friday for me, so I'm excited and delighted that I'm going into the weekend. We're throwing a little party for our tomato gen guy, and he's going to be growing up. He's going to be turning into a young adult, finally. Look at him. He's got a beautiful outdoor kitchen here. I mean, he doesn't have walls in his house. He doesn't have anything to prop up his greenhouse, but nonetheless, he does have a fancy outdoor kitchen because it's one of the things that we need to have for this gen. We don't have lights either. I might add in some lights when I get a little bit of cash, but... Whee! Roma has age up. Oh, hang on. That reminds me, because we need to add in our last trait. So he is socially awkward, hot-headed, and the last one that we need is overachiever. Overachiever, I believe ya, that you're an overachiever. Lifestyle, maybe that's it. I never remember where any of these things are. There we go, overachiever, and our aspiration that we're working on is freelance botanist. Perfect. You know what, we haven't focused on our aspiration at all today, so I think maybe we need to do a bit of that. But anywho, we were working on becoming a young adult so we could get a job. Actually, speaking of, let's get that job now. Yeah, you can have some cake. That's fine. I don't mind if you eat that cake because I'm not really going to have any other birthdays in the house for a while. So you're good, mate. And we can go over and see our brother Tom. Ooh, but I think we reek a bit. So we're going to be our gardener. Eat our cake and go say hi to our bro. Hey there, bro. Hey there, T. Apologize. Oh, yeah, these guys don't really get along all that well. And I'm actually really happy with the ear that we chose because I feel like we've got the more handsome one. We were talking about being shallow earlier, and I will very shallowly, yes, that's the right way to say that, pick the cutest out of all of them. It's just my approach. Because, you know, you got to have a cute sim. Well, you don't have to, but I like, you know, if I can get one, I will get one. It is what it is. Shallowly, yes. Words. Thank you very much. Can't believe we're an hour in already. Cracky. Time is flying this morning, but I am having fun, so I guess that's why. Woo! That's Auntie Sam. Hi, Auntie Sam. She was from our What was the generation before potato? Squash. So she's one of the squash generation kids. So we're getting like a little bit of flashback in time at the moment. So we've got the squash generation, tomato generation, and we have the eggplant generation, because he's from the eggplant generation, and we've got the potato generation. So, you know, and he's from the potato gen as well, and also the squash gen. So he was kind of like a in-between. So yeah, we've got like quite a few generations here. It's pretty cool. Is she pregnant? Maris is pregnant, I think. She looks pregnant to me. Clement's kind of in the way, but is she? Is she? Is she pregnant? She is. Maris and Don have gone and had another baby when I've been out of the house. We're going to have a little brother or sister, sibling. That's a good way to put that. That's exciting. You're good. You're making supper, Clitosaurus. Sorry, I didn't see that response. Here. Awesome. What are you making for supper? Anything delicious? Oh, is that my sibling in there? Me and Don have been up to some stuff in the house while you've been away, my son. There's not too much to be done in terms of like the party things, because we don't have a stereo. We don't have any games. We do have some food, so that's something. Maybe we can just all eat the cake. I don't know. The cake counts as food, right? Yes, the cake counts as food. Yay, we did that. Oh, and we need to eat the cake, so... Well, you know what we don't have? We don't have a rubbish bin. We do really need a rubbish bin, but we don't have one. We will one day get one. Spotted eggplant. Ugh. It's only 10 simoleons. We also have to purchase some garden seeds, apparently. Have I got enough money for that? I think we probably just do. I don't think they're too expensive, the basic ones. And then that's our job for our job. Job for our job. What should we do? Let's do maybe a flower, because we can sell those for some cash. Purchase garden seeds. I did that. Yes. Okay. Tickaroo. And we've got some more gardening seeds here, so I'm going to open them up and see what we get, because it's always nice to be able to sell that stuff. We desperately need the cash, but it is what it is. I know, I'm not making another cake, because I don't really have the money for it. How do we get 200 and... How do we get that money? Where did that money come from? Is that from completing our task? Is that how that happened? Interesting. Is that a thing that normally happens? Like when you complete a task, you get some money? Because I'd never noticed that as a thing in jobs. But to be fair, I haven't ever really paid attention to that. Should I have a shower in the middle of the party? I think so. Supper. Yeah, I'm gonna, what am I gonna have for lunch today? Oh, you know what? I haven't decided what I'm having for lunch today. I was just thinking about it. I drifted off because I was thinking about what I'm going to have for lunch today. And I think I've got the option of some lamb sausages, if I wanted to go that direction. Although they're still in the freezer, so they might not be an ideal option. And then I've got, I think, enough for a ham sandwich or two. So I could do like a ham and cheese toasted sandwich or a ham and cheese sandwich. Or I could get something else. I do need to go and buy some bananas so I can go to the supermarket and treat myself to something yummy. I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for. What are you guys in the mood for eating? What do you sort of feel like eating? I'm curious because I'm not sure what I feel like. So, I don't know. Ideas. What should Velvet have for lunch? I have no idea. Tomatoes. We can sell them. I mean, I think I kind of want to keep some of the fruits and vegetables and that sort of thing for making things, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not really going down the simple living route, so I don't think it's that big a deal, but sometimes it is nice to have, like, you know, some cheaper items and that sort of thing. Clitosaurus, it's a simple supper, chicken cooked with Italian dressing. Oh, yum. But that sounds really good. Like, I would not say no to that. Can I just say? Let's go with the bin. Oops. Oh, that reminds me, I've got chicken in the fridge. Actually, I could do a chicken sandwich. I forgot I had leftover chicken in the fridge from when I did roast chicken the other night, and I have not eaten it all. I meant to have it with sandwiches yesterday, but I ended up having something else. So, oh, Dana, I hate when that happens, when you accidentally put a plate down somewhere, and it's like kind of, there it is, hidden, and you can't see it. Oh, the other thing is, you know what we're going to do? And this is a bit of a wild idea, but I'm going to add lighting, because we can afford some lighting. And it's not going to be red lighting, it's just going to be super subtle lighting there. And yeah, wild idea, but we've actually got some lighting and we can see what we're doing. Oh, amazing. Like, we haven't been able to afford it, so, you know, it's one of those things, but we can finally afford it. We have work in 7 hours. We need to go over and meet Velvet as well, so maybe we can do that after work tomorrow, and we can go meet me and see whether or not me would like to go on a date with Tomato. Because, yeah, it's going to be fun. I think the party's still going on. Whoopsies. We'll end that party. I think we've done what we were going to do with that party. We got gold. Oh, does that mean we got a reward in the VelvettB? Yes! We got the dresser. Oh, we got a garden, a planter box. We can use that. Maybe we can put, like, our tomatoes in a planter box. That's useful. There we go. Tomatoes in a planter box. Nice. And homework, which we don't need. And also, bird of paradise plant. I don't know why that's in my inventory. But it's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. There we go. Ads and back. Oh, that was a quick ad. Not too bad. We missed Night on the Town, but that does not surprise me. That's just one of those holidays that I really do, quite frankly, ignore. Do you guys have, like, when there's holidays in the game? I mean, which ones do you pay attention to, and which ones do you kind of ignore? I ignore. Yeah, we'll go to the bathroom first, and then you can do your harvesting. There you go. Squat in your bush, and now we can harvest all, and do the watering. Yeah. So one of the I pretty much always ignore the fighting one, neighborhood brawl. The Night on the Town one, pretty much always ignore that one as well. I usually do Harvest Fest if I'm feeling like it, but usually because I quite like that one, and I usually do Winterfest because again I quite like that one. What other ones pop up? Talk Like a Pirate Day. I mean, that one kind of works organically as you're living your life, so you know you can just kind of select some piratey activities and that one's done. What other ones are there? Can't think of any more. I know there's more, but I can't think of any. Oh, the Romantic Day, Love Day. More often than not, I ignore that one as well. So, yeah. I ignore most of them, but the ones that I like, I do try to participate in. But more often than not, I'm not participating in holidays. And I know it's good to do the holiday thing because, obviously, then they don't get that negative, I didn't get to do the holiday participation thing. Oh, New Year's Eve, I do as well. I usually do that one. So, the big dogs of holidays. The big dogs of holidays. If there's such a thing. But yes, the big dogs of holidays. I'm gonna do grow fruit for these. Because I can fertilize. Whoops, that was a green pea. Fertilize with grow fruit, because that's apparently really good for pumping up your stuff. You know, making it really good. Oh, the other thing is I need to just check my aspiration actually quickly. So evolve 5 different plants. Okay, this is great because by fertilizing we're upping the quality, or I think this is how that works, and then they're more inclined to want to evolve. So that's good. This is exactly what we need to be doing anyhow. So yay! I just naturally managed to do it. Good work, Velvet. I'm feeling very narcissistic today because I'm going to be playing with my sim self in the game and I'm busy giving myself compliments. So, Narcissist Velvet is out to play today. There we go. Narcissism in the house. It's all about me, me, me. Me, me, me. I'm going to be the star of the show. Hey. Oh, speaking of shows, I'm still watching Only Murders in the Building. We are on season 3 at the moment. So that has been delightful, particularly because why is this all sparkly? Why? Why sparkles? I absolutely love Paul Rudd, so, you know, it's a very good season for me. But yeah, is that why? I don't understand why this is sparkling. Is that a pixie thing? Why all the sparkles? Huh? Is this normal? I don't normally notice, like, my plant is sparkling. Why is this one sparkling? What's going on? Why does it look like there's a party in my planter? It sounds like I'm going to say I've got a party in my pants, but it's a party in my planter. It looks like there's a disco party in my planter. It's weird. I don't know. I've got 659 simoleons somehow, though. I don't know how that happened, but let's just run with that. Okay, let's do a little bit of cooking, because I need to get my cooking skill up. So one of the main things that we need to do for this generation is max out gardening skill, cooking skill, and gourmet cooking, I think it is. Let me check. Gardening, cooking, and gourmet cooking. So we're going to be doing a lot of cooking, and we're going to be doing a lot of gardening. Get really into grilling, so own a grill and have a dedicated outdoor kitchen. So one of our next purchases is going to be a grill, so we can tick that off, because this is our lovely outdoor kitchen here. It's got a fridge, it's got an oven, and we'll do some like more counter spaces and add in our fancy grill. Congrats on landing that sweet job. I think this is going to be great for you. Oh, thank you, Agora. Appreciate you, hon. So that'll be cool. We've already joined the gardener. Oh! I was going to do floral arrangements, because the gardener branch that we need to go down is the floral designer thing. And I know that's nothing to do with floral arrangements, but I felt like that would be appropriate for the character. So that'll be fun. Yeah, we're going to extend that kitchen. But the problem is, I think we're a bit sick. Roma's brain feels 3.5 sizes too large for the headspace provided. Ah, well, fortunately for us, we actually can afford some medicine. So that's lucky. It is Roma's lucky day. Val, I was about to ask where you were going with this. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it just happens. Where's the sink? I can't afford the sink. Well, I wasn't able to at the time to afford the sink. Let's just put it that way. I can now afford a sink, but I wasn't able to afford a sink before, so we will get one. We're going to get a counter, we're going to get a grill, and we will get a sink. It'll be fantastic. Actually, we might be able to do that now. Probably not the grill, because grills are expensive, but I think we should be able to afford another counter that we can put a sink in, because, you know, I didn't have another counter that I could afford. Although, do I want to change counters at this point? I might just stick with these counters. They're red and white, which is the colour that our colour theme that we're going for. And here we go. There we are, Kiwi. You've got your sink. I can clean up. It's an evolving kitchen as we earn our money. Now, when are we going to work? So we've got work in 22 hours. Oh, what? But I had work in 7 hours, like hours ago. Why didn't I go to work? Oh, did I have a day off? No. Should I be at work? Am I working from home? Maybe that's how I got paid before, because I'm doing a work from home assignment. I'm very confused. You're welcome, Kiwi. You've got a sink. I don't even have a toilet, but I've got a sink, so it's fine. Right, well, let's go and see Velvet. Let's go and meet Velvet. Velvet, you're about to get a visitor. Isn't that fantastic? I don't know if I'm working from home or what I'm doing. I'm not. I must have clicked something and I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Let's just do it. Very confusing myself. Hygiene before relieving oneself. Exactly. It's like you have to be able to wash your hands before you go to the toilet. It's like you're not going to the toilet until you're able to wash your hands, okay? Okay. Let's go over and knock on the door and say hi to our friend Velvet, who's in the pool having a swim. Been playing on the diving board, isn't she sweet? Hello, little Velvet. Come in. Let's go introduce ourselves to Miss Velvet. Hello. Hi. Oh, this is kind of weird. So. Congratulations on your recent birthday. Thanks, Emery. Ask for social advice. Tell a funny story. Woohoo. We've barely even met each other. Come on. We're going to at least go on a date first. I think we're going to go on a date before we woohoo. But I think I would like to have an ear pretty quickly on in the thing. And it'll be, yeah, I think it'll be good to have an ear early on. I'm always good for an early ear. I don't feel like we don't like each other. She doesn't like me. Velvet doesn't like me. We are not getting on. She's too smart for me. Looks like Roma has not been getting along with a particularly cerebral sim. Cerebral sims are gifted when it comes to endeavours of the mind. They might enjoy logical pursuits or weekends spent exploring a great book. That's me. I love to read. Some sims just find that type of lifestyle boring. Oh no. In terms of sim preferences, would you say that Roma dislikes cerebral sims? No. Well, that's classic. We don't like ourselves. We don't like she doesn't like me. This is not going well. Missy, hi. How are you today? How are you getting on? I'm currently trying to marry myself. So that's the thing that we're doing. We're playing a little bit of the Very Veggie Challenge, the tomato generation, and it is absolutely going very poorly. So I don't know. Maybe we can ask some questions and get to know each other a little bit more. How about that? Maybe that'll help. Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's just see whether or not we can get these guys to get along. Are you doing good? Yes. Love it. I'm very excited because it is Friday and I love a Friday. So I'm very happy about it. Discuss interests. So we can talk about her interests. Maybe we can turn this around. Because I feel like, you know, who doesn't love to talk about their own interests that they love? Like, I love to talk about The Sims. So if you want to have a conversation with me, talk about The Sims. We're just getting worse and worse. This might not work out for us. I might not be the next heir's true love. I really dislike my tomato person. Missy, well, I know your season shell challenge is over, but I did it anyways last night. Oh, you did? Oh, that's so cute. Is it up on the gallery? Because I can go have a wee look at it. I'd love to see what you did. Very cute. These guys are really disliking each other. Share some personal details. Any other suggestions about making me like me? God, we hate each other. What's your gallery ID, Missy? I'd love to see it. No. Always interested in checking these things out. We hate each other. Oh my gosh. This is not going well at all. I like how she's in the pool and got an umbrella. Practical, Velvet, practical. It's like, I don't want to get wet, but I've also got myself all wet from the pool. Rainbow, add yourself on Social Bunny and build friendship and romance that way. Oh, thank you, Rainbow. That's a good idea. Oh, this is working. Doing like the bally thing between us. Oh, that's working. Rainbow, that's the only way I've been able to romance Vlad. Oh yeah, Vlad's a tricky little rascal. The best way that I've noticed with Vlad is to I think get him to mentor you in the pipe organ. I had to think about what the word for that was. Pipe organ. So as far as I know, that's one of the best ways to get him with Vlad is like doing the pipe organ mentoring kind of, you know, thing, and like talking about the pipe organ and stuff with him. He really likes that. So that's working. Yeah, umbrella at the pool is funny. It is. It is. I can't quite see the logic of it. But that's okay. This is working, surprisingly. I didn't realize, look, we've got a friendship. We're in the green. Yay. We might get along, as long as we don't talk to each other, we might actually be friends. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Move the camera a little bit. There we go. That's better. Ooh. Look at this. Now, I reckon as soon as I try to talk to her, it's not going to go all that well. But let's add her on Social Bunny. VelvettB. And then we can go message and friendly. And then we can do like the flirting. And then if it's all kind of set up, ready to go, then we might be able to get a relationship going. Because that would be fun. Flirty. A flirty. Velvet, do you like me? Oh, I'm flirting with you. I hope you enjoy my flirting. It's very romantic. I'm sending you virtual roses and very very suggestive compliments like, oh my, that skirt looks amazing on you, girlfriend. Although why he would say girlfriend, I don't know, but apparently he did. Wow. You have the most amazing eyes, Velvet. Oh, thank you, Roma. That's delightful. And oh my gosh, I feel like we have such a good connection, Velvet. Like, look at us. We're almost bestest friends. Oh, Velvet. I think I might have a crush on you. Is it silly for me to admit that? Oh, I don't know, Roma. Do you think we should go from friends to something more? I think we should take the risk. Should we go out on a date, Velvet? Wow, let me think about that for a minute, Roma. Oh my gosh, yes, I think I love you. This is how you romance Velvet. Isn't that amazing? Okay, I think we can ask her out on a date now. Yes. Thank you for clipping that, Kiwi. Appreciate it. Oh, me cheating a relationship and being a nerd. What's a dude? Send help. My brain gone bleh. Okay, guys, you can stop kicking the soccer ball now. Let's see whether or not she'll go out on a date with us. I mean, we are a tempting specimen of a man. I feel like we should, you know, potentially match, as long as we don't really talk to each other in any sort of length of time. Yay! We're going on a date. Where should we go on a date? Oh, let's go to the Fearful Fish Lounge on our date. That should be nice and romantic, I feel like. Romantic. Having a stretch. Have a stretch, have a hydrate. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves as well while you're watching. Move around, keep the body active, all that sort of thing. We are progressing so nicely with this generation already. Like, we're on a fabulous date. Hey, Don. Don Lothario is calling to chat. No, Dad, I am on a date. And this is my step-grandmother. Hey, Arya. We don't even know her, but she's my step-grandmother. Can we introduce ourselves? There we go. Now they've met. Let's go and do our date activity. So what are we going to do? Have both Sims be flirty at the same time. Sit and talk to your date. Well, this might be risky. This might be a risky business because I don't know that we get along all that well when I'm not, you know, forcing them through other means. Oh, look, she's a little flirty. She's a little flirty. We'll try and get ourselves flirty. We can have our kiss. Mwah. Deep conversation. Have Sims become playful. I'm just so bad at doing that. Let's have our first kiss. I'm gonna kiss myself. Kiwi, question is, where do you want to be dined? I don't think I want to answer that. No, I don't want to go to the fitness retreat right now. I'm on a date with my lady friend, and she's a real peach. Mwah! Oh, what a time to call. Oh, I was going to take a photo of them kissing. Romance split. Let's maybe do another kiss. Oh, they're both having their first kiss. Well, that's sweet. I feel like you shouldn't have phone calls pop up when you're in the middle of romancing someone. Let's move out from the door. Let's maybe go sit down here. Let's sit together. Love bug. Nah. I don't feel like that suits his personality. I'm gonna say no to that. Under the stairs. Under the stars. Well, that makes more sense than under the stairs. Yipsy. There we go. You sit there. Why is our date not wearing something to impress? He's wearing his togs. I didn't notice. I genuinely didn't even notice he was wearing his togs. That's amazing. Oh, boy, oh boy. Hayley, good morning. How are you this morning? Welcome in. How's life up in Haleyland today? You doing good? I'm on a date at the moment with myself, and we're playing the Very Veggie Challenge, and my sim is wearing togs, and I didn't even notice, so yeah, all is going well, and basically as per usual. I've been thinking about this a lot, and wanted to ask if you'd like to live together. Yeah, I'd love that. Let's go. So she's going to move in with him and sell all the lot furnishings. So we're going to have some money. We can build a house. Yes. That makes me excited. Oh my gosh. Now we've got 97,000. Okay, we're going to pause there. We're going to actually put him in some date clothes because I didn't even notice he was not wearing clothes. I'm so super observant. You may have noticed this. He can probably go to the toilet as well. And maybe we can get a nice photo of these guys kissing in actual proper clothes for a date. It's awesome. Kiwi, or do your dates in swimwear? Do you like your dates in swimwear for a date? Apparently I do. I'm like, wow, I love a little bit of that, you know. I think if we were on a beach date, that would be acceptable. However, we're not on a beach date, so that's just dreadful. Hayley, I'm good. I'm still in Melbourne, but going home tomorrow. Oh, right. Awesome. How's the trip going? How's the family? How's everything? Ooh. Okay. There we go. Velvet is making out with our tomato ear. Look at those lips locking. Ooh. Oh, they're making out. Oh. They're so in love. Look at them. Yeah, how's Melbourne? How's the weather been in Melbourne? Has it been good? I feel like this has been a pretty good date, actually. I was a bit worried it was going to go dreadfully, but I feel like it's going pretty well. We can, oh, you know what? We can afford a double bed and have some woohoo in our double bed. She said yes to being romantic partners! Yay! Kiwi, is that peach dress? Is that peach dress from Love Struck? Yes, it is. Isn't it cute? It's cute and suggestive at the same time, and I love that. This is a little makeover I gave myself. I gave myself a peach dress just for lols. It is very cute, right? There's actually quite a few swatches in it. Too. Propose! Shall I propose? Ooh. She likes that. Should I propose on our first date? Will she say yes on our first date? Oh, she said yes! Oh, darling. Mwah. Oh. Yay! Congratulations, guys. Oh, they're engaged. That's so cute. And they've got a wholesome relationship. Well, they had a rocky beginning, and we cheated their relationship, and now they're in love. Ah, that's awesome. I love that for these two. It's been the best date ever. Hey, we are moving fast. I mean, it's the peach dress. It was just like irresistible. I couldn't resist the peaches. I needed some sweet peach. Needed some sweet peach in my life. Oh yeah. Hey Lee, yeah, it's been fun. My cousin has a massive property that you can drive around in a golf cart, which has been awesome. Weather's been mostly fine where I am, mostly sunny days. Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. That sounds like so much fun. Like, imagine having that much space and like there's so much space you have to drive around in a golf cart. Like, wow. Oh, that's the dream, right? Although I wouldn't want to like mow the lawn or anything, but still. That's the dream. I think we're going to end the date. It's been a success, and we're going to head home because we're tired. We need to sleep. And we also need to remake our house because we have money. Kiwi, I'm sure he couldn't. He really couldn't. He just could not resist the peach. He needed the peach. Not to say we don't, you know, we don't have to get married right away, but I think we can start thinking about planning a wedding. Do we want to elope? Or do we want to actually plan a proper wedding? I mean, I don't really know, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun, or no matter what we do. Although, I do still struggle with weddings a lot, and I don't know about you guys, with when you're playing in your games, is it a struggle with weddings? I mean, how does that sort of work out for you guys? Okay, we are going to build ourselves a house. And I'm going to keep it as a tiny home at this stage just because I want the little skill building buff. So I'm not going to go large and in charge with this at this point. Should I back that onto the house? I think I will back that onto the house, actually. There we go. So it can be their bedroom. And I'll move those columns. A rotate and a rotate. There we go. So those will sit on the outside. So that'll be our bedroom. So let's get a really nice bed, or a really good bed that means that we get a lot of sleep really quickly. Hey, you've never tried My Wedding Stories wedding. Okay. I did one recently in Not So Berry for my Not So Berry challenge, and it wasn't too bad, but it really wasn't perfect either. It's just like, I still feel like it's quite a struggle to do some of the activities and stuff and get it working the way that you kind of want it to work. Yeah, so I'm thinking whether or not we do a whole thing where we do all the wedding events and everything like that, and actually do like a big proper thing with it. I mean, we could potentially do that because we've got the money now, so it's possible. Or maybe we just elope and don't worry about the wedding. I mean, that's what I generally do because I'm just like, yeah, whatever. But sometimes it's quite nice to celebrate, you know, two Sims coming together and finding true love. Okay, I think we can go one smaller in this bedroom. So, okay. Or I might just leave that there and change the thing. And then have the bathroom coming out there. Okay, I'm going to move you back there. There we go. So that's our bathroom. Keeping it as small as possible. So that'll be that coming in there. And then we just need a living space, basically. Missy, sorry, I thought my comment went through. My EA ID is Pinky Poodle 7x7. Oh, okay. All right. After I finish this house, we'll have a wee nosy at what you did for my shell challenge, because I'm very curious how that came out. 22 tiles out of 32. 30 tiles. I'm going to try and keep it to 32 tiles for now. Just keep it as a micro home. And then we'll see how we kind of get on with it. Okay. That'll be enough space, I think. I might just leave it. We'll give them a nice spacious bedroom because they've got It's going to get a little tricky when we have the baby, but at the end of the day, I mean, I'm going to work on skills up until then, and then we just have to extend the house, and that's what it is, right? That's what it is. We'll try and make it all work. So I need a front door. Front door. I mean, oh, you know what? I probably should go a little smaller here. Now that I look at this, because you only need half a grid to be able to get into a bed, and then we can go in one there for the bed, for the bathroom. Yeah, I might keep it a decent sized bathroom for now. And then what are we? 29 out of 32. So we can still go a little bit bigger on this side. There we are. There we are. There we are. Giving myself some room. Getting my tiny home skills. Pulling them out of the old dusty workshop bag. And remembering how to do things. As you do. Alright, see, there we go. That's not too bad. It's a good starter home for, you know, a couple that's just getting together and making their way in the world, you know. They're starting out in the world, and I feel like, you know, that's not a bad starter home for them. Cute little starter home. So we're going to go virulently red in the grown together suburban sliding, because, you know, it's red. And it matches our columns, which is nice. There we go, that's what I was missing. Maybe we can put in our columns as well. I always like when there's like some matching items. It's always quite nice. Oops. You know, I love a matching item. What can I say? If I go down, will that help with that? Go 1, 2, and we'll go down 1, 2 in this roof. There we are, all matchy match. Let's do it. And let's have a door. I'm going to go like hard on growing together, I think. It just seems to have like a nice, good, bright sort of tomatoey red swatch, which is quite good. I like that. And we can do some cute little windows running around. I don't often build in red, so it's actually quite nice to go that way. Last time I built in red was for the Rose Generation in Not So Berry, and quite frankly I just went like virulently terribly red, and it was just way too much. But I'm actually attempting to make this look halfway nice-ish at this point. Attempting. At some point I should probably actually spend some time building a proper house, but I don't want to spend a whole heap of time on that today. I just kind of want to build something that they can live in. But I'm really bad at building things, like I'm just taking that time to go back and build proper things for my Sims in gameplay. Like I'll build really nice houses outside of gameplay, but within gameplay, not so much. Absolutely appalling. It is what it is though. Okay, we'll do the door on that way. I quite often like to do the door on this side when I'm building, just because then, you know, if that's on the same side as the windows, it just leaves me this whole wall here where I can place items. So I do find it quite good from that perspective to, yeah, place the door on that side, because I think it works out quite well. That's just me though. Cladosaurus, I have a question. What movie is Yum? I've never heard of it. It is not a movie. It is a word, and it's a concept. So if you're doing a, I'm guessing you're talking about my shell challenge. So Yum is basically an idea. So if you want to build something that represents Yum, the idea is that you can make something that is maybe a restaurant. It is maybe representing a feast. Maybe it looks like something delicious, or maybe you make the build look like a cupcake. Anything sort of like that. So it's just basically representing the word yum. So something delicious, something yummy, something tasty, anything that you think is kind of delicious that you want to, yeah, turn the shell into, basically. So I think it's like, yeah, it's going to be a fun concept. I think you can get quite creative with it and come up with some different ideas. And, you know, you can do a restaurant, you could do a bakery, you could do all sorts of things, I think, with it. So doesn't have to even be, it could be a residential, and maybe it's a home that really features a lot of cooking in it. So maybe there's like a really large kitchen, and it's all about, you know, the home of the heart. No, the heart of the home is the kitchen, and you know, you make some beautiful, delicious things out of that lovely little heart of the home. You know, that sort of thing. Rainbow, gameplay houses are always way more weird and quickly thrown together than houses you never play in. Oh yeah, yeah, they so are. Ugh, it does not work. Mine are always just utter trash, because I just, like, you know, they're thrown together for practical reasons, and you know, I don't worry about the landscaping or anything like that. So it's just kind of like you just throw it together, and then it's just like you need this and you need that, and then you just like throw it outside, and you just end up with this, basically this chaos engine of chaos. Clitosaurus. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about this. Yeah. It's one of those ones that you probably will need to put your thinking cap on a little bit about, and just how you want to, you know, bring that together in the game. But I reckon you could come up with something quite interesting. So that'd be fun. Miss E, I have Riviera Retreat cats and dogs and get together. Can I make a coffee snack shop with any of those? Let me think. Maybe get together. Yeah. I think so. I think with get together, there's like an espresso counter, from what I remember. Yeah. So get together, you can do like a espresso counter and that sort of thing. So I reckon if you wanted to do like a coffee shop, like coffee snack shop. Yep. You can definitely do that with with those packs. You should be good to go. Rainbow, yeah, get together has cafes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Rainbow's just like they have those cafes. So I think, yeah, that's very doable with those packs. You'll be able to do something like that. Haley, yeah, get together has cafe lot types. Yeah, it does. It's actually, the build, buy, and get together is surprisingly very versatile and user friendly. Like, I use get together stuff all of the time, and it's one of my go-to packs, actually, out of all of the packs out there in the world. It is one of my faves to use for building, because it's just so versatile. And I think, you know, it's, if you're going to choose packs, then I think that's going to be one of those packs that should be high up in the world. Like Windenburg, way up in the world, way up in your choices, because Windenburg is actually a you know, it's a beautiful world. Speaking of Riviera, the world is beautiful. It's huge, and the build buy is excellent. I couldn't tell you really much about the gameplay, to be fair. The gameplay itself, like, you have clubs. I don't know what the rest of the gameplay was for that pack. I've got no idea. But yeah, it has clubs, and I actually use clubs more than I thought I ever would. So clubs are, you know, they're fairly useful. And yes, it's a very, very good pack. Very good. Highly recommend that pack. Missy, okay, so I may do your other challenge. That would be amazing. I'd love it if you could. I think you could do, yeah, you could do a very good job with any of that sort of stuff there. No problem at all. Just with get together, very useful. Haley, it also has clubs, which took me years to try, but once I did, I realized how flippin' handy they are. Oh, hey, yes, that's what I was just talking about, the clubs. Yeah, they are extremely handy. It took me a long time to play with clubs as well, and that was exactly the same thing for me, because I was just like, oh, well, why do I care about this? It's just an annoying thing where they ring me and ask me to join their club. But as it turns out, it's an extremely useful function, because you can actually put people in clubs and then force them to be at your house whenever you like, at whatever time you like. So it doesn't really, you don't have to worry about the social convention of, you know, calling after a certain, or calling, you know, between certain hours. You can just have those people come to your house whenever you like and have them stay there as well. So, which, you know, is problematic in real life, but in The Sims, it works out, doesn't it? You wouldn't want to advocate that sort of behavior in real life, but in The Sims, it's fine. Missy, Get Together is the first pack I ever bought. Love the world. Yeah, Windenburg is absolutely amazing. I really love that world as well. It's very, very pretty. And there are so many lots in that world. Like, it's a crazy amount of lots. I want to say there's at least 30, but I don't want to presume to know the answer to that. But it just, yeah, there's a lot of lots, and it's a really nice world. So I'm a big fan of Windenburg. It just, yeah, it took me just a long time to get on board with clubs. But once I did, it was just like, yeah, I can do so much with this. And, you know, you can have it as like a love club. You can have it as a hobby club. It doesn't have to be anything, you know, too major, but something that you can, you know, set up and use when you need to use it. It's very handy. Very handy. Rainbow clubs, nightclubs, cafes, DJ, and dance skills are the main things, I think. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. So, okay, because I didn't, because Wyndham Get Together was one of the earlier packs, right? So I'm just thinking about this. So before that, when we had like the base game worlds, and then Get to Work came out, and then Get Together came out. So when Get Together came out, that's when we finally got nightclubs, cafes, dancing. So before Get Together, we didn't have any of those things. Wow, that's a bit wild to think about, because there's such a basic thing that we have in the game. It's funny to think that it would be something that just wasn't there all the time. But I know I've been told a few times that the whole you know, when the game launched, there wasn't like pools and things like that. So it's just crazy to think of the game without those things. You know, it's really funny to think about that when you think about how the game's kind of evolved and all of the things that have kind of come into the game as the game has gone along. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's crazy to think of. Missy, so if I build a coffee shop, people will come and my sim can make money, like my sim would own a business. Yeah, absolutely. So what you can do is you just change your lot type up here. I can't actually do that right now, but yeah, you'll be able to have scroll down, and there'll be an option for a cafe. So you'll be able to set up the coffee shop, and you'll have like your coffee counter, and it'll ask you to have like certain things within your coffee shop. So it might say you need a trash can, you need a toilet, you need to be able to serve coffee, and then you just build around that, which is quite handy. It's quite good. So yeah, just make sure you change your lot type up in the lot traits up here. So your venue type and lot type. I can't show you because this is a residential right now and there's people living there, so it won't show me community lot types, but it'll have a whole list that you can choose from, and you'll be able to choose a cafe, which will be exactly what the thing that you need, and you'll be able to build yourself a nice cafe, which is fun. Haley, I started my own craft club where members would come over and make stuff so skills would go up faster, and they leave their creations behind for you to do what you want with. Oh, and have you been able to actually sell those? Because I wasn't sure, you know, sometimes when people make things, they don't always let you sell them. So if you can do that in a craft club, I mean, that's super, super helpful. You know what? I'm not even going to have the kitchen in the house. I'm just going to have my kitchen outside, because I don't need to have an indoor kitchen with my outdoor kitchen. Rainbow, you can also get Sims to come to your house and clean using gloves. Yes, I do that all the time. I love that, and for fixing things as well. It's so handy for that. I love that. It's just you know, get people to come over and they will fix things, and yeah. They'll clean things, and it's just like, yes, and they'll do your gardening for you as well. Maybe we should have a gardening club and they can come do my gardening, although I need to get my gardening skill up, so I probably won't do that, because yeah, I need my gardening skill happening, but still very, very handy, gotta say. Should we go red and black, or that one? What was that red swatch one that I liked? Oh, it is the red and black. Okay. Red and black it is. Wait a sec. Wait a second. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Oh! I was just so confused there because like the corner one is entirely black, and I was just like, where did my counter go? It's because it's the side of the counter is black. Oh my gosh! And then the end ones are black. Okay, all right. Oh Jesus! I think I need some sort of help. Anyway, Rainbow. But I think it might have also been the first one to have pool lots. Yeah, because in Windenburg itself, there's like a pool lot. So that would actually make sense that the pools kind of come into it as Get Together came out. So yeah, that makes sense actually. Now that I think about that a little bit. Look at our outdoor kitchen. Isn't that amazing? And I feel like we need to maybe extend this a little bit, and we can do some dining out here as well and have our like really nice dining table. It's actually quite nice to have some money to work with early in a generation, not gonna lie. Because normally, because I'm playing Rags to Riches, it's always like a struggle to have money, and then like the house turns into, you know, a weird higgledy-piggledy kind of mess as I go along, because, you know, it's been just kind of built as I went along, and yeah, this is why we have messes as far as those things go. Alright, well, if it's raining, I mean, they're kind of screwed, but maybe we could do like a little table inside if it's raining. If it's a rainy day, although it doesn't, I think, rain. Oh, Gibby Point? Maybe it does rain a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. If it rains, it rains. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Whatever. We'll just eat inside. Look, we've got like space in here for a table. Yes, we do have space in here for a table. So it's fine. They'll be just fine. Can they get through there? If they can't, I'll move it. And then I think we'll add in a bookcase. And then we'll be good to go. I don't think they're ownable cafes and Get Together, are they? I think you need businesses and hobbies for that, unless I never tried. No, they are not ownable. So it's not something you could own, but they are something that you can... Oh, can you work in them? Are they something you can own? I don't know, actually, the answer to that. I don't know if you can actually own them, but you can certainly build them and you can visit them. But I don't know, because you can buy businesses, like community lot businesses, I think. Or actually, I've never tried, so I don't know. That's a good question. Does anyone know the answer to that? Like, if you built a cafe, yes, we're done. Okay. I know. Look at our fantastic house that you're gonna live in. Yeah, because like down here, right, you can own business. So you can own, right, okay, so you can own a restaurant and you can own retail. So those are the businesses that you can own. Because I knew you could definitely buy some businesses, but cafes will not be one of those businesses that you can buy. So yeah, cafe you can't buy, but oh, actually, Velvet, you can do the playtesting for me. Go take a shower, you peach-laden hoochie mama. Yeah, so I don't think you can own the cafes. You can certainly build the cafes, but you can't own them. All right, let's go take a look at Missy's fabulous creation, because I'd like to see that. Missy, can we sell other things in the coffee shop like flowers? Not unless you have Get to Work and you set it up as a retail store, or you have businesses and hobbies and you set it up as a small business. I don't think you can do that, no. Haley, from memory, you can sell them if they're finished pieces. I can't remember. Nah, yeah, that was just like you can buy restaurants and you can buy, what was the other thing? Retail stores. So you can buy those as businesses, but without businesses and hobbies, no, you can't sort of run a cafe from what I remember. I mean, I might be entirely wrong. But yeah. Yeah, love the free services with Get Together. Yes, they're good. They are good. I like those as well. I'm just going to scroll back and find your ID. Okay, Pinky Poodle. It's probably people have questions that haven't come in, that have only come in recently, like looking at what I've searched up on the gallery. And it's like a caprese salad. It's like, I was looking up a tomato lady hashtag, okay? There was reasons for it. And we've ended up with a caprese salad on the screen. Where are we? Pinky, Poodle, 7x7. Oh, there you are. Summer Shell Challenge. Look at that. Well, that's super cute, Missy. Oh, look at it. I chose summer. Cease comments for description. The VelvettB Shell Challenge is passed, but did anyways. 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, also hobby room, infant, toddler, male room, first level, 2 girls' rooms, and master bedroom, second level. 2 full bath, 1 on each level, pool, bubble fountain, sprinkler, toddler pool, swings, monkey bars, plenty of summer decor, and we'll add more later. Had glow lamp and plants. Ah, that's so cool. Are you gonna do a build on your channel with that, Missy? Because I can watch that and watch the shell challenge. Oh, look at that with all the summery colours in there. Is that like a little trailer on the side? That's cute. Ah, look at all the beautiful yellows and bright colours there. That's so beautiful and summery. Awesome. But yeah, if you're doing like a little speed build, do you want to just tag me in it? I'd love to see it. Or like a tour or anything like that. So I'd love to see you put that together. That's so cool. Nice job, Missy. That's awesome. You didn't know if it's supposed to be base game or not? Nah, you can use whatever packs you like, so you're fine. You built the RV next door. Yeah, I was looking at that, the little RV next door. That's a cool idea. I like the idea of that. Yeah, you have a tour video in the live stream, so both shout you out. Oh, okay. I didn't see the tags, but I'll make sure I'll make a note. Sometimes I miss tags and that sort of thing. Okay. I will watch those. Hey. Love to see a nice build and a nice tour and that sort of thing. So yay for us. Now, I've got a question for you. Now that we've got Velvet in our house, what are we going to do with Velvet? What should Velvet do for a job? Because I feel like we should put Velvet to work. And Velvet should have a job. So what's Velvet going to do? There's a good question. Oh, you know what? Actually, Velvet's already a writer. No, that's her aspiration. Best-selling author. Lol. I love myself there. I want to be a best-selling author. That would be amazing. So maybe we could be like through the writer's career or something. That might be quite fun for us. What shall we join? Missy, yeah, that was my second RV I ever built. My Sim in the Seasons Challenge build was in that RV. Oh, really? That's so cute. I love the idea of that. That's fun. I don't think I've ever built an RV. I've built a food truck on a trailer. I've done that, but I haven't actually gone out of my way to build an RV before. I know how, but I just haven't done it, you know? It's one of those things. It's a cool idea. It's it looks really fun. And if you can make it functional as well, I mean that's a little extra, isn't it? What shall we do? What shall we do? Writer. There we go. That's us. We're going to be a writer. And what do we need to do for our first day on the job? We need to read some books. Well, luckily I did buy a bookcase, so that's a bonus. So let me go read a book about a pizza, Poker Cat. Missy, I'm going to move him back to the RV because that's where he got his permission to marry his lady he's promised to. Aww. Well, that's sweet. That's got like a nostalgic, emotional kind of tug to it, doesn't it? That moving back to the RV. That's a cool idea. Missy, yeah, that one was a little bigger than my first one, so it's full residence, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, living with a tiny dinette area. Oh, and that's something that you would like play in as well. I always love to hear when people are sort of like, you know, going to play in their houses that they build as well. I don't very often play in the houses I build. I do play test them, but because the way that I do my gameplay, mostly rags to riches, right? As you've been seeing with the Very Veggie Challenge here, Very Veggie Challenge. I do play rags to riches, so I don't quite often have the riches that I need to, put my houses down. So, and play in them, because I prefer my Sims to suffer because I'm fantastic like that. So yeah, I don't often get to play in my houses because of that reason, because I will put them, I just simply can't afford them with my Sims that I play with. So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Let's do a little bit of cooking because I want to try and get my skill up to level 5 so we can start getting the gourmet skill done as well. And I want to take advantage of that before we get babies in the house, because I'm going to have to extend the house once we get the babies. And once we start extending the house, I'm not going to have the same amount of buffs. Actually, I just realized what I did. Hang on. Sorry, I just realized I did something and it was silly. So I've done, this is why it's saying 64 out of 64 tiles, because I put like the extra level on there so that I could put the trim around. But what that's done is it's basically doubled the amount of tiles that I'm going to be using for this tiny home. So I'm not going to get so many buffs. So I'm just going to get rid of that little detail. I don't need it. And now I'm going to get like better buffs for when I'm trying to skill up, you know? Missy, your quads aged up and he has promised to one of them. Ah, quads? Did you have 4 babies at once? Did you really have 4 babies at once? That's a lot of babies at once. Do not set yourself on fire, mate. Oh, speaking of, I need alarms. Hang on. Almost forgot all those. So let's have our smoke alarm, fire sprinkler system, and we'll add in our thermostat and burglar alarm. Almost forgot those. I do not want all my stuff burgled. Thank you very much. I do love having burglars back in the game, but also, I mean, it's just like adding that point of randomness where like some burglar might come along and like try to steal your stuff. I like the randomness of that. So I like having burglars in the game, but also at the same time, don't burgle my stuff, okay? Okay. Okay. I think we can agree on that. Vegan Pambozo. There we go. Yeah, you had quads. Oh my gosh. Kiwi, oh my, I mean, he is prone to burn things. Oh yeah, and you can't trust Sims not to burn their house down when they're cooking. I mean, that always feels like it's going to be a risky endeavor whenever one of these cook. I just realized I also, me realizing a lot of things right now, I also forgot to add a grill. So I'm going to add in our grill over here, because we're supposed to have a grill in our outdoor kitchen. So there we go. There's our fabulous grill. It's a whole set. Thank you very much, Perfect Patio Kit. You are amazing. Love you. Missy, it's my only set of quads. 2 boys, 2 girls. The boys are identical. The girls are not, but they look a lot alike. Okay. I've never, ever had quads in the game. Is that something that can naturally happen in The Sims, or is it something that you need a mod for? Because I have had a lot of babies in this game, and I have never, ever gotten quads. I've gotten triplets, but never, ever quads. Because, yeah, I spent a lot of time having babies in the 100 baby challenge, and, yeah, I've never lucked out with quads on that. It's MC Command Center. Right. So, yeah, definitely need the mods for that. I'm trying, because it's a 100 baby challenge, so I'm not going to cheat, you know, the quantity of babies I can have. It's just going to, whatever comes out, comes out. But that makes sense for if, like, you know, you want to have something a little bit more interesting for your own personal gameplay and you're not doing a challenge like that. Oh, no, I'm sick. Oh, I've just turned all pink. Yeah, I think foodie is actually probably a good trait for him. That feels like a natural fit. We're going to have to go to the apothecary. Lucky we've got the money for it. Okay, let's go the naturopath. Okay, off we go. We're going to go get healed. Kiwi, you haven't had quads, but you've had triplets. Yes. Yeah. Triplets are a lot of work. I can't even with quads. Like, you know, that extra baby just makes all the difference in the world. It just makes it, you know, that much of a level harder to do. The crying. I'm just, in my mind, what I'm picturing right now is just the crying, the level of crying that would come with quads, and just, yep, how much crying there would be. What if I purchase some skill book stuff and we read those? Oh, maybe I could be an actor. That would be fun. We could do the writing career, and then we can like learn how to act as well. Let's read our acting book. on how to find our character. The naturopath provided emergency care for Roma and crafted a custom cure for him. Thanks to that, he no longer has any ailments. As a thanks for Roma's visit, the naturopath sent him home with the following freebies. 1 calming draft. Ah, well, that's awesome. I'm just keeping an eye on my plants, by the way, because I'm waiting for them to evolve. But at this point, they have not evolved. So we can't do our aspiration yet. I'm hoping like maybe in a day or so they'll evolve a little bit. Missy, you can use MC Command Center or just make them look alike in CAS. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you could use MC Command Center for that in terms of just like how they, how they come out. That's interesting. I don't use MC Command Center enough or in a certain way, but I think it's because I don't do as much mod requirements when it comes to gameplay. I think I just tend to like let the vanilla game do what the vanilla game is going to do. So I don't try and manipulate, trying to make things sort of work in my favor or anything like that with it. I just like, whatever happens is what happens. Which probably explains the chaos usually. Missy, yeah, my first set of triplets, I spoiled my son, gave them 2 live-in nannies. Oh, you know what I absolutely love if I've got a lot of kids is a butler. So the butler you get with, is it, which stuff pack is it? It's either the vintage or the luxury. I can't remember which one it is. One of those has the butler option. I love having a butler. Which pack is it? I can't remember which stuff pack it is. So there's vintage glamour and there's luxury party. I don't know. I don't remember which one it is. One of those two, but whew, yeah, no idea. Anyway, butlers are fantastic. In the sense that they quite often don't do what you want them to do, but also they're very handy to have, and they will look after the babies as well as clean and cook. So, it's quite useful. And really, when it comes down to it, I feel like butlers are better than nannies. A lot of the time. So, there's that. No, I missed my phone call. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to work then. Off I go. Off to work. I hope you have a good day at work, my love. That's what Velvet said. Velvet's a bit like that. I have some fabulous day at work, lovely man. We don't need to cook. We've got so much food in the oven. I mean, in the fridge. There's a difference between ovens and fridges. Just so you know, my friends. Here we are. We might do some writing. And I think she's going to be going to work shortly as well. So we'll start working on our writing skill. I feel like that's going to be a useful thing to have as a writer. Missy, you've never had a butler. When the triplets aged up to kids, I moved the nannies out. Oh, yeah, well, fair enough. And then you get, I guess you can do a lot more with kids as well. Do they tend to the babies? Yes. Butlers do tend to the babies. Probably as much as nannies do. But, the thing is, when you have like a nanny or a butler in the house and they have a relationship with the child, you can get the child to ask them to do things for them anyway. So, yeah, I feel like, you can kind of make that work where you can get the kids cared for as you need to just by the kids asking for help rather than, just organically hoping that the nanny or the butler will do it for you, because sometimes they just don't. Sometimes they don't, the little rascals. The pack the butlers is in, it's either luxury party or vintage. I'm not sure which one. Hang on, let me Google it quickly. I can't remember. It's either of those 2 stuff packs. Pack has butlers. Butlers, okay, so butlers came with the vintage glamour stuff pack. So there you go. It's a really old one, but that's the one that came with. You use servos as nannies too. Interesting. I've never really... Oh, because you just get... sorry, I was just thinking about the packs you have. So you would just get servos from the gallery. Because you can't... Can you get a servos base game? I didn't even think about that, but a servos base game? Because, yeah, don't you need robotics for that? And isn't that a pack? Servo base game? I was sure you needed some sort of pack for that one. Or is it Get Together, maybe? I don't know. I've never thought about servos as a thing, but, yeah. Interesting. No, so they're not base game. I didn't think they were. Like I thought you needed a pack for it. But is it like get together pack or you need it because you need the robotics station. Actually, let's check that. What is that? But I'm just thinking you can probably download them from the gallery, right? Okay, so that's Discover University. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Discover University. Interesting. We're learning things today. Yeah, yeah. Discover University. So fascinating. I took ages to get the Discover University pack. Oh shoot, we should be at work. And because I was kind of reluctant to get it because I thought, university, won't be that exciting. Turns out I actually really love the whole university thing. So I actually had a lot of fun with that pack. It surprised me. It's one of those packs that surprised me, but I got the pack quite late, in terms of like my pack buying and that sort of thing. And I don't think I ever really explored the whole robotics like servo thing until I was playing with other packs as well. And like, I just sort of, when you're not playing with a pack one-on-one, so like, I've been doing a lot of gameplay where it's just adventure awaits and base game, that sort of thing. You get to learn the catalog really well as to what's in the particular pack. But when you're doing sort of like starting your Sims collection and you're getting a whole lot of packs at once, you sometimes lose track of what's from what pack. Do you guys find that as well? Like you really don't get to know a pack in depth because you're doing like lots of different things at once. I feel like that that happened to me in the beginning with my Sims journey because I was buying packs here and there because I was trying to catch up with as they were released, and yeah, I just ended up with a whole jumble of packs that I've never really explored. It is what it is. I heard you that you got engaged. Congratulations! I'm so excited for you and Velvet. Thanks, Sam. I'm so excited for me and Velvet too. Missy, yeah, I love the robotics bike with that pack. Got it for that reason. Okay, excellent. You can make the server get another sim pregnant with MC Command Center, but the game made my server and his wife have a baby. I did nothing. The game did that. Oh, really? That's funny. It's amazing what the game will do sometimes, right? Just the randomness of it all. Roma has been promoted to leaf cutter. Yay! He will now make an additional 2 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 27 simoleons per hour. He's also received the following bonus: 500 simoleons, seasonal winter plants, sprinkle-o-matic 2001. Is that, oh, that's a sprinkler, right? I should put that in. And the #1 mom wall decal. Yay! And we've reached level 6 gardening. Yay! We're doing so well. Stream is gone. And welcome back. Okay. Is it okay? Let me refresh. Okay, I think that's right. Can I refresh? Are we all okay? Are we seeing me? Are we all good? If it's getting a little high, I might just turn my cam off. You did refresh too? Yeah? It said you had ended. Really? Ah. Good on you. Thanks, streaming service. Oh yeah. No, I can see myself moving, so I think I'm still there. There we go. Yep. Alright, we're good. Alright, excellent. Game being game. Missy, I made a vet clinic and put recreation amenities on it, like dance floor and pool, and the Sims would use them. Oh, really? At the vets? That's kind of funny. Like, imagine that, like a dance floor at the vets. Oh, that cracks me up. That's a good idea. It's like, it's not a silly idea at all. Like, it's a practical idea. But still, it's kind of a funny thing to have at the vets, right? Harvest, look at him. He's all dirty from his day at the job. Aww. Okay, good. Okay, we're all sorted. There we are. Now, I am waiting for some of these plants to evolve. Normal plant quality, because we're going to have to get this quality up, I think. Because one of the big things that we need to do here evolved 5 different plants. So I am really, yeah, I think you need to go have a nice shower. Go sing in the shower. We'll get some fun up at the same time. But yes, I would quite like these guys to, you know, evolve up. Can I do any more fertilization? I forgot I had a death flower. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. That's been recently fertilized. Okay, I think most of these should have been... I must have missed just the tree. Alright, so those look like they're all set as far as fertilization. So there's not much more I can do with that. Hello there, fairy lady. Who are you? Let's see. Justice Summer Dream. Hi, Justice. That's a cool outfit you're wearing. Love it. I love the hooves and the polka dot skirt. Actually, the polka dot skirt could be quite cute, but maybe not with that t-shirt. Missy, I do silly stuff. Like I made a house out of a fish tank and one had a baby in a fish tank room. Oh my gosh, that's a whole fish tank room. Glub, glub, glub. That's funny. You could actually physically do that though, right? Like if you were making like a, you could do like a fish tank, right? So if you had like a aquarium, I'll just sell those while I'm here. So aquarium. So say, what about, I don't know, you could do like a fish tank room like this. Could you physically do one? Like where you built a, oh shoot, my fingers are on the wrong thing. And then could you actually build a room with the fish tank around it like this? Sorry, I'm just playing around. I just had an idea. And then go up a level. And then up a level. And then you could just do all the walls glass. Could you actually go in there? I don't know. I don't know if this works. Could you physically go in the house if we had like a glass door going in here and had a room? Could I actually... Yeah, I do want to go in there. I'm going to delete it. I'm being silly. I'm kind of curious. Could you actually physically go in the... I don't know if you could, right? I don't think you can actually physically go in there. Okay. Just kind of curious as to how far you could go with that. Dollhouse homes, fish tank houses, aquarium houses, underwater house. Yeah, you could do all sorts. You don't remember how you did it so long, did a video showing build of it was a little tricky. Yeah, I think you could definitely do it with just like, you could have, yeah, you could technically put like fishes around the room, like using the VFX fish and that sort of thing. You can maybe have like a pool going around the edge of the room as well. Yeah, I don't know. That is huge. I know. I was just testing things out. I thought, just curious whether or not it would work. So how yours works was in first person point of view, it looked like they were inside a tank. Yeah. Okay, I can see that. Because like you could go like in a room, right? So you could go like that, and you could have the, I don't know, you could either do glass, you could go a couple of directions. So you can do glass, or you can do like the pool sort of watery effect on the inside from the spa day stuff. That's kind of looks like a glowing pool. So you could go for something like that, and then you get your fishy VFX from the pond effects, and you put like your fishies all around in there. So when you went in there, it kind of looked a little bit like a pool. Or you could alternatively make it like a fish bowl and have like the clear glass going in there as well as a thing. And then when you're in live mode, what happens is that the fish will all swim around, you know, and you can sort of walk in there and it'll be like a room full of fish. It's kind of the idea. Although my fish have disappeared. My fish disappeared. But anyway, that's kind of like one way that I sort of know. Oh, because you've got to lift them up. Hang on. Boop. I'm just getting distracted here. As you do. But yeah. Fish should appear, but I don't know why they're not appearing. Anyway, they should. That's one way that you can do it. It's fun. I did I made a giant fish kind of feature in a house that I did for Vinny actually, and yeah, I made it out of a jar. So one of those jars that you got with the Ferrent pack, and I just like sized up the jar, and then I put like the VFX fishies and oh, the other thing is you can size down the aquarium tank as well. So that's the other thing that you can do with that. Yes, you size down the fish tank and added fish, then size one up and came up through the basement. Right, I get that. So that would be yes, a size down fish thing. So if we did aquarium, and then you size that down. The thing with that is that you can't share that on the gallery because if it's got fish in it, like if you want to keep the fish in it, you'd have to put your own sort of fish in there, and then you would have like that. Okay, got it. Size one up, and then you came up through the basement. Okay, got it. Interesting idea, right? It's amazing what actually works in the game and is functional. Buttercup Patches died. Buttercup was our cat. Aww. Oh, our kitty cat Buttercup died. Our little raccoon cat. Hi, caller. Hi, Roma. I'm calling to let you know that Buttercup Patch has passed away. I'm sorry for the loss of your dear pet. Oh, R.I.P. to little Buttercup. Oh, well, that's kind of sad. That sucks. Missy, you made a functional playhouse for toddler out of a dollhouse. The silly adult sim got stuck in it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, dear. Yeah, our kitty cat died. Oh, I'm kind of glad that we went in the house when that happened, to be fair. More money and prestige, but more work and responsibility. Should I try and get a promotion? Yeah! Oh my god, Dad got like some nose rings. You should totally do it. Yeah, I can do this. Watch me get promoted. I think that was my dad, Don Lothario. I mean, sometimes it's a bit hard to tell because there are so many Don Lotharios in this game that I don't actually know which Don Lothario is my father. Also, is our auntie pregnant? Auntie Sam is pregnant. Oh my gosh. Right, I'm going to say that I want to have a wee look at our genealogy, and you know what, we're going to probably wrap up in a couple of minutes because it's getting onto about the 2.5 hour mark, which is usually where we go with the Very Veggie Challenge, about 2.5 hours, so we'll wrap things up from there. Okay, so then we've got our broccoli, Ivy. We've got Aubrey, who is our eggplant. We have Rust, who is our carrot. We have Apollo, who is our squash. Then we have Maris Piper, who is our potato gen. And then our dad is Don Lothario, and he's a getaway driver. Don Lothario has had a baby with with another baby, and it's Jace. And we've also got our twin brother, Tom, and we've got another baby, Haiju Lothario. Oh, his sister. So Mummy ended up having our sister, Haiju. So that's fun. And I like how Don Lothario is our father and also our grandfather. And Johnny Depp is our great-grandfather. He's actually dead, but it says he's not dead. I don't know. We've got a weird Johnny Depp thing going on there. So that's fascinating. I love it. Twitch is being weird. Okay. Anyway, our great aunt is. Oh no, our aunt is pregnant, so that's fun. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap things up there. I think we've done really well. We've got our house, and we've started our garden. So we're just waiting on our garden to evolve, so that we can do the next step in our aspiration. Because yeah, there's not much more we can do about that until it's ready to be. Oh, hang on, look, we've got one thing evolved. Yes, Velvet brought home 200. So we've gotten ourselves engaged. So we've got our sweet lady that we're engaged to, and she's a writer. So we're going to work on, I think, a wedding next week, and we'll probably work on having a baby as well, and working on our evolving our plants. But we're growing our tomatoes. So we have a little tomato patch, And we've got our career as a gardener, so we've aged up and, yeah, got ourselves engaged. So I think we've done really well. Done really well today. We've built a nice house too. So I'm very happy about that. And we've done all of our outdoor kitchen. So we're all set up as far as that goes too. So yeah, we are progressing really well. Let me just have a wee look at our goals and just see how we're getting on with those. So we are currently a gardener, so we've got to kind of work our way up to level 10 in our gardening. Freelance botanist and appliance was aspiration. So I might have a wee look at the appliance was aspiration next time around and just see what we need to do with that. But we've ticked off growing tomato plants. We're working on our skills. Get really into grilling. So we need to probably do a little bit more grilling because we haven't done any of that yet, and we just need to complete our aspirations. So yeah, I feel like we're making really good progress. But with that, I'm going to say a goodbye for now. Thank you to everyone that's come along and hung out with me today. It's greatly appreciated. I'm going to be back again on Tuesday, 9 a.m. and we will probably be doing some building. I haven't quite decided what we're doing, but it'll definitely be something in Sims 4, and it'll definitely be something fun. So yeah, whatever we're doing, probably building though. So I hope you guys can join me there, 9 a.m. New Zealand time on Tuesday morning. It'll be Monday for a lot of the peeps that are still in on Thursday. So if you're still on Thursday now, it'll be Monday for you. If you're on Friday now, if you're on Friday now, then it'll be Tuesday for you. It's so confusing. I can't even with time zones. Anyway, I'm going to say bye. Have a great weekend. Thank you for being here. And you guys, love you lots. See you next time. Bye.